don't think there is a lot of clarity or individuals, maybe even, in the UK, etc., where we can get very hands-on advice and practical advice around some of the, costs, what does it actually take to build there? What are the challenges? How could you communicate with these types of market? What platforms can you use? So I'd be interested because we are talking about from an investor perspective, right? There is opportunity to actually invest in these regions. So what is something that maybe people underestimate, and what's some practical advice that you could provide so that people can even get started and exploring this world?
Oh, to get started in this world, it's so new. So I couldn't even. I know we've got a mutual friend in Jessica Naga at Mindex in
Mm-hmm.
Mauritius. I was involved in Mindex for a bit, where it's a digital exchange and a securities exchange, which is really unique in the world.
Yeah.
And you could list your company there, and once it's listed, you can then tokenize your shares. So African companies have been listing on a security. Let's say they have a gold, a copper mine. They've listed the copper mine on Mindex, and then they've tokenized a proportion of that to be able to put on digital asset markets. So there's not many, but I know the one I use is Mindex to be able to invest in Africa that way. I
Mm-hmm.
think I'd give it another year or two, and you'll suddenly see marketplaces come out which are regulated, because there are more and more. When I say more and more African countries, I'm speaking to Ghana, Uganda, Kenya. They're all passing their virtual asset service provider acts and licenses, and their sandboxes are being filled with entrepreneurs exploring the space. So I think
Mm-hmm.
you'll see a sudden rise of digital marketplaces where people could invest in. So I think I can't point you in the right direction other than one that's completely regulated and secure, like Mindex in Mauritius. But there
Yeah.
will be others that'll sprout up very quickly.
Yeah, Jessica's doing some very impressive work, so definitely somebody to keep an eye on.
Yeah, definitely. And a good excuse to go to Mauritius, mind.
Yeah, exactly. I'd love to go to Mauritius. It's on my bucket
Yeah,
list.
it's a clever country. It's not only a honeymoon destination, but it's got all the crypto laws you'd ever want. I think
Yeah.
when they the FSC there designed their own regulatory environment. They like looked at what everyone's doing, especially Dubai's Bara, and said, right, we're doing that. Take a bit here, take a bit here, put it all together. And when I saw the act, I said, this is absolutely perfect for anyone or anything that wanted to, tokenize everything and anything. So it was very open and very so it's very possible. But they didn't know what to do with it, and even the locals in Mauritius didn't know that they had this. So you had this perfect regulatory environment, but no one using it. And but now people are waking up to the fact that, hey, we can not only move to Mauritius and have a great life, but we also can but we can also build a Web3 startup there as well.